pourquoi j'ai ça? J'en ai pas pris pourtant. Faire une évolution.
At the ready.
Who's next?
Non,
Still breathing,
pourtant
despite everything.
j'ai aucune larme. Voilà qui est bizarre. Aucune larme. Hey, salut, bienvenue sur Dragon Métallique, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve sur Baldur's Gate 3. Bon, je vois toujours pas pourquoi il me dit que je peux faire évoluer lui du chouette, parce que j'ai pas de larve sur moi. J'ai tout envoyé normalement partout. J'aime bien la musique là.
You. What have you done? Huh. What have you done to me? There is no redemption, can't you see? It is too late. If Melodia could see all I've done, she'd know. She'd know her husband died long ago with Isabel. Unlike Isabel, he could not be brought back. I wish it could be so. I do. But the Moon Maiden did not intervene when my life was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. Everything. We are copper pieces in their belts. Tokens to be traded for scraps. You have beaten me, true soul. But the gods beat me first.
dog. Retribution has come, and her sword is my sword.
Bon, ça va partir en cacahuète, on dirait.
Ketheric Thorn would sooner die than lay down his rank cause. Isn't that right, General?
I was a fool to hesitate. Power like mine cannot be hidden, cannot be cowed. But power like mine has a price. A price I am destined to pay. You have one last chance to bow. Once it's gone, I'll have no choice but to destroy you both. Do you hear?
Merde. J'ai appuyé comme un con sur espace, il s'est passé quelque chose.
Aelin.
Rise, you dog! Ketheric Thorn.
I was a fool. You have one last chance to bow. Once it's gone, I'll have no choice but to destroy you both. Do you hear? Bow! The prism. You've had it all this time, you worm. You will bow before me.
Ah, ça m'étonnerait.
And if you will not bow, you will break.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
Rough tempest I will raise. With haste.
Let's finish this.
Ça, c'est une belle salope.
Right away.
Consider my hackles raised. Forward.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Let's get this over with. Creator. Destroyer.
Enough. My lord beckons me. You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
Son truc là. Hop.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
That tentacle was colossal. The same creature we encountered before. We must follow where it went.
What should I do? Have to keep going.
Ready for battle. I am your enemy.
Là, je la comprends plus.
Where Ketheric leads, we've no choice but to follow.
No one's stopped me yet.
Bon, maintenant qu'il a fait joujou avec le truc, est-ce que c'est libéré en dessous?
Never wanted the easy path. Something good here, I hope.
Il y en a de la moelle exaltée.
Here we go. Anything of use? Always room for more.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. That thing he summoned was Illithid. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again. I certainly do. Theory and supposition, none of which will help us in... Ketheric must die, and the Absolute with him. We will work out the details as... If our luck holds, they won't need to. If it doesn't, well, they are Harper. But the sooner we reach Ketheric and rob his army of their reason to fight, the better. You have numbers enough already, I think. You'll want a small force, if you are to finish this quickly.
See you at camp then.
Then let us...
Elle est bizarre son truc. En tant que druide, elle est vraiment bizarre.
Never a dull moment.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
All of
shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Know their own kind. Quite the welcome home.
Seems I can understand Illithid's script. Thank you, Tadpole.
Bon. Allons vers cette porte là. Non,
Descend, assemble.
pas par là. Alors par ici.
Descend, assemble. Evacuate.
My memories of this place are grim. The reality is worse. Some who worked here were not thralls or undead. They were loyal to Ketheric and his grim cause.
Bring death. General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
Orders. Into position.
Unleash me.
Putain, il a 4 mouvements ce con.
You save me. Cannot take much more. Akido!
No better moment.
useful. What path lies before me?
Discern, faithful. We depart. The moment comes. The absolute moves. Not design, but death. Baldur's Gate will know my design. Our design. Descend, assemble. Obey. Liberate.
A whole fleet of Nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire de ces multiloïdes cons?
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around more than usual?
It's reacting to something down here. We should prepare to do the same.
Merde. Là, c'est là où il y a la bestiole. Donc, si c'est par là la bestiole, il faut que j'aille voir ailleurs.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Mind flayers and civilians,
to make slaves
side by
of
side.
those who should be masters.
This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Whatever it takes. Sir, yes, sir.
I hope this is important. For your sake.
Nature's servant awaits.
Certainly. Let's move. If not over, then through.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device. And every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape.
Zebros.
The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Enough! My mind is my own!
Let me strike.
The straight path.
On your command. Understood.
Ready.
I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation.
Ah oui, oui.
Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived. You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it. I fell short of that mark in Avernus, and even so, it was not so bad as this. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketheric is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place. They have you. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
Can't slow down.
Zevlos, on l'a trouvé.
Hurry now. I don't know how to thank you. This is a bleeding shit show. Half my squads, we came here to rescue Duke Ravengard. But we didn't stand a chance. Yeah. He was in one of the pods. The cult. He was still human.
D'accord.
Oh, stench. I'm beginning. Is there any news about Duke Ravengard? Did he get out alive?
What's hiding here?
Des cerveaux. Je sais pas ce que je peux faire avec des cerveaux.
I'll take that.
Brine pools.
but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Prepare the march. My chosen.
That pod. Is that Mizora inside?
Je peux pas. Ok.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 devices marked with illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
On la laisse dans son trou.
The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate. The button symbol means nothing to you. The symbol's meaning comes into... You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
Donc liberté ou annihiler. Bon, on va la sortir de là.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
De 6 mois? Ah mais la pétasse!
Things on. Young Will had parasite problems well before the tadpole, it seems.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Dead serious. Don't let the smile fool you. Right. I'm out, but don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be neat. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue.
Breathe deep and move.
Putain, mais quelle salope. On devrait la buter.
What to do? Let's see.
Prepare.
Stench.
Fresh recruits
How
for
many
Ketheric's
contributors to
army.
Moonrise ended down
To
here?
a necromancer, a morgue is a muster yard.
Don't mind if I do.
Still loves meat. It sings chop, chop, chop. Pretty red, pretty pink. Make more. Never think. Always chop, chop, chop.
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out. To better echo the command, you could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. You could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you. Blind as well-worn boots, his mind shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brains, digs free the squirming tadpoles, the unworthy ones given over to...
Part of one mind. 4 little feet.
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers. Here, the brains are harvested, made part of the hive mind.
Nursery. Here. They become chop, chop. Help them. Mark down. Deep. One of... Yes.
Your violence...
Living meat. Not for long. Time for chop. Death. Free at last. No more chop. Chop. Chop.
these mortals be?
Je l'ai libéré, j'avais pitié.
Light on my feet.
Moi je suis comme ça, j'aide les gens.
The moment comes. The absolute moves.
Je suis tellement sympa.
So much blood. The Illithids take what's useful and discard the rest.
An offering from Moonrise Towers.
Nine hells. It's everywhere.
Il y a du monde ici. Il y a un berger en plus.
Bring me into battle.
Whatever experiments Balthazar performed here, I fear he made more than thralls and ghouls.
to Eldath's imperious.
Il a pas de fuir l'autre con.
We were going to be friends.
Seek an advantage.
Breathe deep and move.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
Berger de mort.
Swords meet sorcery. Swiftly now.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Best be on my way. What's inside?
Et voilà. On nettoie minutieusement tout.
Another day, another fight.
We will take the city. Every soul made true.
Bon, maintenant il...
I feel glorious.
This is Moll's language. What's become of her?
Wish I had a bag of holding. Let's see what this does.
Down. A splendid
Empty vessel. Nothing more. Let This place listens. It knows if we're going to escape, we have to be smart. Right. You get it. I've been watching. This place is alive. A big thinking thing. And it needs our flesh to grow. I've seen them put corpses in the walls and they just melt away. So we've got to trick it, see? Make it think we're part of it. That's why the door's only open for... Wait. How did you get in here? Away, slave! They might have taken your mind, but they won't have mine! Shh. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart. Late? No, mate. I was watching. This place is a... So we've got... Wait. Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortez during my first performance, would it? Acoustics are a little off in here.
Which is where exactly? Right. A jester, are you? Ah, you must be vying for the Lord's patronage too. He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed a little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up. Truly? And my ma said...
Pour l'instant, je n'obtiens pas la fin qu'il me faut, quoi. Putain, quoi.
Every day he comes. Every day. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which we are his pets, Lord Gortash. She whispers in praise the absolute. Eye hurts, head hurts. He's given me a place of true soul. The first, yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye. He says I am the last. That the other subjects have all changed. Separate cells.
My head! I can feel them in my head!
Bon bah, ils sont tous fous dedans. C'est bien ce truc. Les pierres résonnantes.
City calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
C'est à double tranchant cette merde.
Open up.
Je suis vulnérable aux attaques psychiques.
Ah, well, good feelings never last, I suppose.
The console bursts into life. A mind touches your own. Alien. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like. Console glows as you approach, the mind still desperately yearning for connection. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process. Console glows as you approach. The mind's
Prepare to march. My chosen gather
Chaque fois je
console glows as
modifie le truc.
console glows as you approach.
Je crois pas, putain. Je sais pas comment faire. Bon. Je fais une petite pause. Et à tout de suite. Bof. Comment faire ce truc-là? Comment faire?
Console glows as you approach. Console glow.
Est-ce que ce sera un truc comme les molécules pour se faire un chemin à la con? Donc ça serait raison. Raison, elle est là. Non. Non, putain. Voilà. Il faudrait que je fasse donc hop de là. Ah non merde, putain, j'ai même pas besoin de me faire chier avec celui-là. Je peux prendre celui-là. Merde. D'accord.
The mind passively awaits your input.
Donc celui du bas, il faudrait que... Je passe par le bas, bien sûr.
Console glows as you approach, the mind still desperate.
Voilà. Comme ça.
Console glows as you.
Après, il me faut la parole.
Console glows as you.
Time to see what's back there.
Voilà. Putain, c'était chiant, hein.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Tout ça pour un truc qui est un bas-relief. Oh, il n'est plus l'âme des opposés.
Destiny, design,
tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss. That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind. And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids.
Tu lui parles. Ils aillent au diable, ouais. Bon, regardons s'il n'y a pas d'autres trucs dans le coin. Non, il n'y a pas l'air. Bon, je vais essayer la capsule. Tiens, celle-là, je l'avais pas butée. Tu veux me crever? Non, c'est par là.
I applaud your taste.
Design. But death.
No time to rest. Don't waste a step. Seems simple enough.
Où tu es, où tu es, où tu es, tu es là.
Fine bones, sharp jaw, some variety of elf. Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with.
The monk-like Githzerai, sibling race to the warrior Githyanki. Their contempt for one another is eclipsed only by their shared hatred of the Illithids.
I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Gake either. Perhaps we might aid one another. Warriors of the mind. Oh, there's some physical prowess involved, but the battlefield on which we truly fight the Gake is their own. My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gake. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
Merde. Ça, je l'ai pas vu venir, le truc.
The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids.
Time to press ahead.
The moment comes. The absolute.
I'll give it a shot.
Gridient, I guess you're no willing guest of the gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another. Warriors of the mind. My order taught I never broke, but use your tadpole. Erase me.
You catch the lie. The monk isn't telling everything.
Mensonge.
All right. The gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt, you realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy, but as a fine vintage.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
J'ai appris une barrière mentale des Gits.
Splendid device. All the benefits of a cleric. No guards required.
Allez, on a fini de barboter partout là. Ouais, je descends. Oh! J'avais pas vu celui-là. Au moins j'ai eu quelque chose de... Salut Cyber. J'ai eu quelque chose d'un des esprits. C'est pas mal. Mais ça c'est un étage, je sais pas s'il est permanent.
Design.
Splendid.
My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy? I live here. This is my house. We saw a big spiky snail that fell out of a... Just very sleepy, Mummy. I wish you... with big wiggly legs. What are these?
A splendid device. All the benefits of a cleric. No guards required.
L'autre, tu te réveilleras jamais, mon petit ange.
Can I go back to bed? I'm just very asleep with big wiggly legs. Night, night, mommy.
Ouais, bon.
With haste.
Il y en a qu'un qui était intéressant, hein. Tous les autres, c'est vraiment de la merde. Hein. Faut que je regarde si j'en ai pas loupé. Mais je crois que je les ai tous. Hein.
What's in here?
Descend. Prepare. Evacuate.
Ouais. Franchement, j'adore ce truc-là et des restaurations. Mais bon, j'adore, mais je préfère le quand on le fait au niveau du quand on fait le sommeil au niveau des Baldur's Gate normales. Là où on a une chance d'avoir des ennemis ou de dormir tranquillos, ça a toujours été quelque chose de bien. Alors que là, c'est un peu de la merde.
No longer a background murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Thor.
Oh ça, le fouet de balle. il utilise les trucs des trois dieux.
Brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands.
Bon, on va essayer le faire tout sauter, on va voir ce que ça va faire.
One last gust of weave.
No. Héros des royaumes oubliés. On va voir ce que ça fait.
Beneath the smoking ashes of Moonrise Towers, the Elder Brain lies destroyed. But what of the tadpoles it commanded? Freed of the Absolute's control, they will complete their transformations. A plague of illithids will soon descend on the Sword Coast, enslaving all they do not infect. It is an ending of sorts, though not the one destiny had in store for you.
Eh bah putain, ça c'est une fin très courte. Oh mon dieu. C'est trop court. Ah, c'est même pas une fin. Parce qu'on ne donne même pas une miette. 3 lignes.
But I can't. This is it. What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance. I do trust you. More than myself right now. Perhaps even more than me. I have no desire to end it. To struggle on. It is a grave choice you're making.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Il y a un truc que je comprends toujours pas. Parce que normalement, Baal il est mort. Donc normalement, il y a plus d'armes.
Faithful ones, march on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Puisqu'il n'y a pas de, de dieu, normalement les trucs du dieu ils auraient dû perdre. Mais pourtant ils sont toujours là.
These boots have seen everything.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny.
Il a une gueule d'elfe, hein, franchement.
But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resist. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beat. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute. And then... He's never had a more devoted... I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But you are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought... I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Ça, il y a quand même un truc qui est chiant, c'est que... comment dire, Myrkul, je l'ai buté. Bah, Neverwinter Night 2, hein, DLC. Hop, Myrkul, t'es mort. Bal, crevé dans Baldur's Gate 2, hein, bien sûr. Le 1 et le 2, plus rien. Et Bane, bon, on l'a pas encore entendu.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is...
Myrkul. Il y a une gueule différente, hein.
Mistress Silken Tresses. Keep getting back up.
You've made a grave mistake.
Invulnérabilité, mais c'est une grosse salope ce mec.
No gloom, all doom.
Alors je trouve comment le buter. Ah putain. Il a pas le dessus.
One can't always be a gentleman.
In that circle.
Putain, elle est effrayée.
hunting.
Yes.
Ça va marcher. Si.
Unleash me. Torment.
Into battle.
Ah, il est bien vulnérable, le pote.
Mistra Rill.
Il tente de t'en prendre plein la gueule, mec.
One life to my life. Sustain.
By my
Avec son bruit de merde, le mec. C'est là, va crever, pote.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Together, we have crushed him, brain and body.
make our way toward our fates. Unleashed!
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The Chosen of Myrkul is dead.
Get these netherstones. It's in his armor. Take it.
Very well. Let's have a look.
Myrkul, il s'en est pris un bon dans la gueule. Ça n'a pas dû lui faire du bien. Ça a toujours été un enfoiré.
Maybe I need more pockets. Goes nothing.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remark Ketheric was Myrkul. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death. And our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them each one alone would be a formidable. But working together and with those, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril,
An ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control. The crown's netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese? These Chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order the Death God's Chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Attends, elle est passée où l'autre conne? C'est qu'il n'y a pas là. Faut que je regarde ça. En plus, faut que je regarde un peu l'armure. Le bouclier serait pas mal. Le marteau. Attends. Hop, une Tara.
Yes.
Ouais, c'est kiff-kiff quoi.
All right, what now?
We fly at your word.
help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands. The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. The one I very nearly destroyed. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the Arcane. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water...
D'accord.
The cult's army is on the march.
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body.
Ah, c'est la mère?
I'm here. And so are you.
Ah non.
And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ouais. On passe au sujet principal là. Du style tube de récompense.
There you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
Ah, ça m'étonne avec Mercule
I
l'enculé.
have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
We should not linger here. The cult's army is on the march.
Elle est assise sur le trône.
How much farther can I go?
Elle aime bien le trône.
Stonework is sublime. It's almost a shame to leave this place.
I need a quick word.
I owe you an apology.
Barkus and I are another matter. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed... I apologize for not seeing your true worth, and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light. I wasn't sure you would. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city, and you can be part of it.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
Ah ouais, tu dois m'en dire plus, mec.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating its... Find me in the city. And once you... bring every scrap...
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been. That sounds slimy. Never mind your distasteful predilections. We need to talk about Wulbren. Wulbren and the Iron Hand gnomes are... They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them. With the sword of justice in one hand and the to saving the city.
L'autre, il a pas compris que c'était une blague. Comme quoi je m'offrais des vacances. Ok, nouveau. Pourquoi il y a des bourses? C'est des bourses des mecs que j'ai butés, quoi.
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming... You saved Daniel. It's safe to say, you'd have been recruited in an instant. Of course, I have no idea what life... But I've seen the respect he inspires in the Flaming Fist. I hope you can save Duke Ravengard. For the good of Baldur's Gate. Thank you. But look at me. Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do. You too, my friend.
We should not linger here. The cult's army is on the march.
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more.
Ah, il dit bien que les trois dieux ils sont morts.
Shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Do Illithids possess souls? Where matters of balance, I shall ask yet again. Do Illithids possess? No. Nor canst thou count Mind Flayer. Yet, the three Amass an illithid army, void of a flock without souls, yet to what end? Until such time, be availed of my services. No. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The Alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones. My blood ran hot when we broke Ketheric's bones together. But we have greater challenges ahead of us. It is clear now that he was not working alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter. Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman. Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will... She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies. When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute. It was more of an idea than an entity. Orin was by my side. She told me that God... Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh. While I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile. Let them think that. There is a short path from savior to ruler. A short, but Baldur's Gate is a mere bauble. We have the chance to... In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other Chosen and claim their Netherstones, we can take control. Madness would be to let the Absolute's potential go to waste. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world. There is violence in your future regardless. You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other Chosen, you will see that my way is the right one. The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever We are bound, then, to travel together. There is yet one thing about you that You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why?
Ah, là, elle pose la question. Pourquoi je l'ai pas nié et j'ai évité tout.
So might any other true soul. And yet Gut and Ragzlin do not stand with us under your protection. Sparing an enemy's life is a great risk. Even though I owe my life to the part of you that showed me mercy. If Ketheric had ordered me to slay you to prove my worth, I would have. Oh, I should not lose myself in these thoughts of what might have been. I do have one more question, though. Why come to Moonrise, where the cult's power is strongest? Why not walk away? A wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. We did not find a cure. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever.
Glad that's still the case.
We're still here. Grown-ups take forever. Alfira's writing us a song. This is Mars. Where did you find it? Of course she is. You hang on to that. I bet Mull'll be at.
L'autre.
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I'd love to put on a show. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I... For the kids. But they've seen that plenty of times.
Back in last light. And then a blinding light. Didn't think we'd make it without the old El Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job. I would. We didn't have any fight left in him. I looked up to him. We all did. There are less mouths to feed, but...
Helm's blessed.
Il y a quelqu'un là-haut? Non. Y a personne. Bon. Faut que je discute avec Jaira.
I would not linger in this land over long. But, whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
You better not be cursed.
How'd you survive it? Nathaniel. I had to look after him. Without him.
Ah putain. C'est chier ça, les portes là ils sont chiants. La graisse elle est toujours là.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric, there are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have... Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
the buildings are demolished, there are all... Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our... Together, we...
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Ouais, bah, du calme, hein.
Please. That's curious.
Something over there.
Bon, on va voir ce qu'il y a là-dedans.
Will fit in my pack.
Ça c'est l'autre là qui marchait en pièces d'or là dans le péage. Sa cachette. Il y a encore des trucs là en dessous.
We've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change.
Ils ont cru qu'ils seraient à l'abri ici. une XP aussi. Pas possible autrement. Les tableaux, ça a une petite faute. Ah oui, il faudrait que je refasse joujou avec les trucs.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast... We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate fly. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist. And their command. The Absolute's armies on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gate. Orin, I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, Ulder Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit, others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerûn.
Des dragons morts-vivants qui viendront contrôler tout Faerûn. Normalement, c'est des dragons vivants, pas morts-vivants.
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay a 10-day after Father left. I heard a whisper as I slept. Dusk hawk. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single. There they were, gathered at the foot.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirk. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did. I understand. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to. I think that unknowable powers come with I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an Illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. All right, what else is on your mind?
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this the tadpole, the absolute? How? I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him! He can't get away with what he's done.
Bah, il y en a beaucoup qui sont remontés là. Putain.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Oui, la magie, Luna.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerûn itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought... So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair... Ketheric Thorm. Father of my one and only... Ketheric Thorm never did trust me. Even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel when she died. Curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no about. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature, but lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Pète les plombs.
I can't believe it. And my father, by killing him, you set him free. You set Aelin free. And a great deal. But still, some Ketheric Thorm. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Egg, tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took... Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is... I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. Then... And this is where I still need answers. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for aid. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospital.
On va faire un... Ça commence à en faire un bout de chemin là. voir un peu là. Il me manquerait plus que Minsk dans le truc. Bon, au moins j'aurai un peu de matos à vendre dans les boutiques de la porte de Baldur. Enfin, s'il y a encore des boutiques. Parce que vu que c'est la... commence à être la merde, il va falloir que je passe tous mes mecs à niveau. Et on va s'arrêter là. Normalement j'ai tout fait. On a accompli. Tout. Hop. Ah c'est bon, on a vraiment tout terminé, enfin tout ce qu'on pouvait là. Et c'est bien dommage. Comment dire que bah, disons que pour l'instant, j'ai pas de sentiment, vous voyez, comme dans les autres Baldur's Gate, les 1 et 2, sentiment de gloire, de fait accompli ou tout. Parce que le problème, c'est comme je vous ai dit, les équipements ont trop de magouilles. Dans les équipements déjà de Baldur's Gate, vous aviez des armes avec des capacités genre, vous voyez, acide, d'autres qui pouvaient avoir comme foulée brumeuse s'enclencher. Ça, je veux bien. Par contre, le problème, c'est que la plupart des équipements ont que des capacités active et non pas passif. Active, c'est à déclencher et non pas qui est passif. Ou alors des capacités avec des traits raciales ou de classe. Le problème, c'est qu'ils sont pas bien marqués. J'aimais bien le concept, vous voyez, que l'arme était rouge pour la personne quand on pouvait pas la foutre. Ça, c'était très bien. Alors que là, bah, c'est pas vraiment le cas. Et que ça soit aussi pour les armures. Les armes, je les trouve complètement débiles. Débiles à souhait, c'est... le problème, c'est que l'arme en elle-même, déjà, elle fait rarement du critique, mais elle fait rarement des dégâts moyens, puisque à chaque fois, c'est un lancer de dé merdique. Le dé, s'il est faible, je fais de faibles dégâts. Et ça, c'est chiant. C'était mieux dans les Baldur's Gate 1 et 2. Sur le côté, le repos, ah, quand on manquait de blé ou d'XP, allez, on faisait repos, pour buter des mecs, ramasser le loot et tout. Ah, ça, c'était super. On avait vraiment la sensation d'avoir quelque chose, d'accomplir des choses. Et aussi, surtout dans le 2, où on avait la base d'une noble quand on était guerrier, ça aussi c'était vachement bien. On pouvait l'améliorer, la gérer et tout. Enfin, l'améliorer entre guillemets, certains trucs, certains aspects. Mais là ici on n'a rien, on a juste un pauvre petit camp, c'est de l'ado, c'est de la merde. À ce niveau-là, je préférais Donjons et Dragons du style Neverwinter Night 2. Là, on avait toute une forteresse, on l'améliorait, pognon et tout. Ah, ça, c'était super aussi. Un peu comme Mass Effect, hein, où on améliorait les... Merde. On améliorait le vaisseau dans Dragon Age Inquisition aussi. Améliorer notre château et tout. Mais là, on n'a pas de fait accompli. On traîne comme des gros cons, des bigots. C'est quoi que... Ah, c'est Minotaur. Bof. En plus, les mecs, ils sont niveau 10. Que niveau 10, hein. C'est pas fameux. Mais vraiment pas, quoi. Alors qu'on est déjà à plus de la moitié du jeu. C'est scandaleux, à ce niveau-là. Il y a aussi... qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre ? Que les équipements, ils ont pas de gueule. Mais absolument pas de gueule. Ah putain, les équipements qu'on avait dans le Baldur's Gate, dans Icewind Dale ou alors dans Neverwinter Night. Oh, c'était des équipements, vous voyez, à chaque fois ils avaient une gueule différente et tout, des couleurs différentes. Là c'est rien, là c'est toujours hein, une couleur gris ou un truc dans le genre sur les armures. C'est pas super quoi. Toujours une gueule grise quoi. En plus au lieu d'avoir des bonus, là, comme pour ma classe, hein, vous voyez, ma classe Adamanton disent bien les passifs, alors que là sur l'autre là j'ai la rigidité du faucheur, sauf que c'est un truc à activer. On sait pas s'il s'active tout seul ou alors il faut que je fasse le hurlement des morts. Il y a beaucoup trop de trucs qui ne sont pas pas assez bien, je trouve. En plus, vous voyez, 188 avec 19, hein, 19 d'armure. J'ai quand même des mecs qui arrivent à me foutre encore du 70 dans la gueule. Enfin là, vous l'avez pas vu, mais j'ai fait vous voyez, quelques tests hein, dans des combats. 70 dans la gueule. En un coup. Hein. Et les mecs, quand ils m'en en foutent 4, laisse tomber. Hein. Le mec est mort. L'indice de CA est complètement horrible dans le jeu. Vraiment. Mais vraiment. Pour l'instant, c'est plutôt nul. Je préférais, franchement, comme je l'ai dit, dans le 2, vous aviez une arme qui faisait 24 de dégâts. C'était 24 de dégâts. Et après, on comptait, genre, les bonus du joueur et tout. Mais là, ils ont fait un T-twin, tout un mélange à la con qui a des tonnes de lancers de dés. Puis arrivé là, bah, c'est nul. C'est nul. Franchement. Bon, l'histoire est pas mal, mais elle est pas tripante non plus. Parce que le fait que trois dieux qui sont morts, Blaine, je sais pas comment il est mort, mais je sais que Baal et puis Myrkul, on les a niqués. Donc, normalement, on devrait même plus les avoir. Normalement, leurs armes devraient même plus avoir leur pouvoir ni quoi que ce soit. Et pourtant, bah, les rev'là, bon, je comprends maintenant pourquoi c'est Baldur Gate. Parce qu'il y a Baal, je veux bien. Mais le problème, c'est qu'ils se sont trop jetés sur déjà des dieux qui sont morts, autres, mais en foutant à la trappe le concept même des Baldur Gate 1 et 2, c'était l'enfant de Baal. Qu'est-ce qu'il est devenu? Parce que normalement, c'est lui qui a récupéré le pouvoir. Et là, bah, pas de Baal et variété. Bon, je vais arrêter de raconter ma vie. Je vous remercie encore d'avoir suivi ce live. Pensez à follow les chaînes Twitch et YouTube pour les rediffusions. Et je vous dis bye bye et à bientôt.